Okay, on this edition of Outdoor Zombies, I came back to the same structure that we made a couple weeks ago to improve on it. Definitely need some improvement. And actually I'm going to lower the ridge pole because it's way too high. So it's 1 p.m. It gets dark around 5. I'll see how much I can get done. If I can't get it all done, I'll just continue it next time I'm out. So this is what we have from last time. We were so exhausted. When we put it up, it was just basically just to get something up for overnight. But I'm going to be putting ridge poles in there and lowering, structural poles going across the back so then I can lay boughs. And then I'm going to lower the ridge pole. It's way too high. Okay, so that was the original height right there, but I'm going to bring it down to something probably around that height because it was really, it was too high, and it was harder to protect yourself from the elements. And it's a 9x12 tarp, so we were really stretching the limits of it by having it up, I don't know, 8 feet. But like I said, it was a last minute setup. We were tired and just wanted to get out from the rain. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this up here and do the same for the other side. I'm going to do a Canadian jam knot. So basically it's simple and it works. Just trying to align myself, works great. So you tie a knot, just a basic overhand knot at the end, like so. It's not the greatest rope to use, but it'll work in this situation. And then you tie another knot about 1 inch from it, or so, like that. But leave it open a bit. And then what you do is you take the other end of the rope, you feed it through your knot here, like so. And then you got this loop here. And when you go to tighten it, the knot at the end jams it up, and then you can wrap it around. So there's other knots we could use, but this one is, I like this knot. You can tighten it up there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. So I'll be using my bow saw for a lot of the bushcrafting going on. Okay, so I'm taking a break. I didn't realize, well, I'm out of shape, and another reason why I want to come out here and just, rather than just stringing up a hammock or a tent, to build a shelter, but in this case, continue one that we had started 2 weeks ago. So I got both of the poles done up. This plastic is going to drape in front of me, between me and the fire, when the fire is just coals. And what it's going to do is, this is kind of going to act as a greenhouse, because it's transparent, of course. and it should warm up pretty good inside here. Plus I got a Mylar blanket underneath these boughs that we used a couple weeks ago, and the one pinned up behind me. Okay, so got some wood split, and I did up a few bundles of small kindling. I think it'll probably start easier if I got it kind of twined up like that. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to keep a few of these and some wood, of course. Tomorrow morning when I get up, it's going to be cold. It's either going to be snowing or freezing rain or rain, one of the three. I was thinking of a way that I can bring a little grate or grill out here that's not heavy. I bought one from MEC. It's indestructible, but it's too heavy. It's not very big, but it's way too heavy. So anyways, cooling rack. Now, you know, it's not going to be meant for, it won't take a lot of abuse, I'm sure, especially the little welds on it. Wasn't meant for a campfire or hot coals, but we'll see how it works.
His thick mane of hair, stroked his jugular 3 times as if petting a kitten, and sank his fangs deep into the wizard's neck.
I like
Nukari jerked.
I like listening to audiobooks when I'm out in the woods.
To keep from reacting. He could endure this.
This one is it's about
he chanted
vampires.
Several soft refrains in Latin, using a separation spell to release his mind.
It's comforting,
from his body,
you know, when you're by yourself.
From the tub, where he could watch the scene like a spectator.
Having a book to read or an audiobook to listen to.
The awareness of it would be lessened, and at least he could feel like he wasn't.
So the fire's going good.
The putrid demon's grasp.
Let's take a look at it.
Wasn't that a huge part of what magic was anyway? Nukari waited for what seemed like eternity for Adam Mordna to drink his fill, and then, having been abruptly released, he slumped down into the tub and tried to maintain consciousness.
Hello, dear. Hello, dear.
Lips. Exquisite. You are that, my dear wizard. Nukari stared straight ahead without answering. Catapulting him back.
So the dealio is I'm going to try the plastic in front. I can feel heat from the fire now as coals start to develop, and you see my space blanket in the back.
And you will call me Lord. Nukari cringed inwardly. What now? What manner of indescribable punishment?
I'm not going to bed for a few hours, so
now? And why couldn't
I
Nukari
will,
just give in and comply?
once there's a good bed of coals there, then I'll
At least
pull the plastic down over in front of the my bed here and see how warm it gets.
Just beyond the raised
So still listening to my audiobook.
The truth was,
I'm not ready to go to bed yet, but the smoke was starting to, there's no sparks, but I noticed as soon as I put down the plastic, it feels like the temperature inside this enclosure is shot up like 5-10 degrees within minutes. It's awesome. It does work. This is what I woke up this morning to. Actually, I was up at up at around 4 because it was cold. 4 a.m.
Nice and easy, get straight to the point. Salvatore shrugged slowly.
Coffee water.
Smiled languidly, still taking his time. What in the world had come over him? I'm sorry, Christina, he repeated, appalled. Did I hurt you? She smoothed her clothes and shook her head. No, I'm cool. Are you sure? He felt like the world's greatest bull. Christina was really all he had for now. I really am sorry, he said.
It's coffee I had yesterday on the way out here,
Forward, approaching tentatively.
and
Slowly wrapped her arms around his
said,
shoulders in a gentle hug.
I'm going to reuse that cup. So I feel like I'm having a Tim's out in the woods.
It's not like we both are still trying to figure out this whole vampire thing, right? The only oddballs converted to reasons other than the blood curse. She released him, stepped back, and smiled. Besides, in a way it was pretty cool, but you can get all predatory.
I'd rather have
wild
coffee in
and
the morning
stuff
out
like
here, first
that.
thing,
Just don't do it to me again,
than
okay?
breakfast.
Braden
It's just
nodded
me.
vigorously. I won't, I swear it. Cool, she said. And drop the third degree.
Fire's helping, but getting some
Braden frowned.
warm liquid in you like this makes, man,
He
I'll
still
tell you.
felt like he deserved
Oh,
honest
boy.
answers. But he could hardly press her now. After what he'd just done,
I figure while I'm waiting for my ride, I'll show you a couple pieces of gear that I've had for a while. I haven't done a review on them. First one is this, a pouch. No, it's actually a chainsaw, a manual chainsaw, literally a chain on straps. It cuts, and I haven't used enough to really give you my thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, it's light. But when I did cut with it, man, what a workout. Holy smokes. It's someone's idea. You know, I guess in a pinch, you could, if you had to, you could use this. Very compact. Like I said, it fits into this little pouch and has a strap on it there for putting it on your belt. So I'm going to give it a chance before I give it a thumbs down. I'm not sold on it yet, although someone sold me on it because I bought it. Okay, so that's that. The other thing is I got this one, the chainsaw I got from Amazon. This here I got from MEC. I've used this a bit as well. It is a, you dig it, little mini shovel, trowel, whatever you want to call it. Stainless steel. Not too heavy at all. And once again, it comes with the pouch with the strap here to put it on your belt. Digs really well. The construction is awesome. Like, I can't honestly see this failing at all. What you'd use it for, digging small little trenches or whatever, small little burying your, digging a hole to bury your poo. I guess that's another use for it. I used it I used it today for the first practical time. I dug a little hole to put my Tim Hortons cup in. It worked great. I think I'm going to start watching Alone, that survival competition. See who can last the longest in the woods. I think I've seen a preview and it looked really interesting. I'll watch that when I get home. I'll feel like I can understand just a bit what those people go through to survive outdoors.
I get people at my work often ask me, or people that know that I camp through all 4 seasons, why would I want to camp in the winter or the fall or crappy weather like today? I guess my answer is that I love it. Do I get uncomfortable? Do I wish I was home in a nice warm bed? Yeah, I do. Like right now. Like I got 2 hours to go before my ride comes. My fire's dwindling, and I'm curled up here on my bed that I made, or that myself and underling made. And, you know, the snow turned to rain, and I got about a half-hour walk to the car when it pulls up. So I'm going to get wet. But I don't care. It's kind of funny to me. It makes me want to, well, it makes me really appreciate my home, my bed, modern living. So a part of it is when I go out on really bad days, or knowing that bad days were coming, because yesterday when I came out it was nice, you know, and but I knew this weather was coming. I think when I come out on bad days is I do it because I know that when I get home it's going to feel that much more comfortable to be at home. Part of me is having a little bit of a problem trying to explain to people who don't understand why you would want to camp in crappy weather or cold weather. High-level explanation would be a challenge. I love being outdoors, even when it's crappy. I love it. It's like a workout. You're struggling through your workout. You're sweating. Your muscles are burning, and you just want it to stop. But it's the feeling afterwards that makes it all worthwhile during the bad weather. Now, when I'm out here on beautiful days, you know, it goes without saying, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, and it doesn't make me want to be home. And when I get home after being out here on a beautiful day, although it's nice to get home, I don't want to leave, especially on nice days. Today, not so much. I'm looking forward to leaving.